How are we doing today? It's just Stipe back to do another review. Um, Today I've got one which I've been looking forward to probably the most since I've done any review, and maybe even the most since I've actually taken any pre-workouts. That's from Dark Labs Crack Gold Edition. One of the reasons that I've been so hyped about this, I've seen all the other reviewers, they've done theirs, and they've said it's amazing. And then on top of that, I thought Crack, the original, was one of the most standout pre-workouts I've ever taken. I mean, that shit was long-lasting, good mood elevation, crazy pumps. It just seemed to deliver on every front. Now, Crack Gold seems to be almost like that next level step from that. It's fucking hard hitting. It's got even more ingredients that are like, meant to just be a steam chunky haven experience, if you can handle it. Let's first and foremost go through the flavor. So there's a few different flavors. The one that I decided to go with was Citrulline Malate. It's quite nice. It's not, to me, really cherry-esque. It's more of the lime, kind of sweet lime flavor. But it's very good. It's a little bit sweet if you do it in like 200 mils. I would recommend probably 250 to 300 mils of water. That's for me, maybe even a bit more for others. I have a bit of a sweet tooth, but yeah. So very nice. Can't really go wrong with it. If you can't handle that, sweet mother of fucking Lord, then I don't know what you can handle. Mix it with a Gatorade. Fuck me, I don't know. It's a pre-workout. Anyways, good flavor. I'm sure the other ones are fine as well. All right, let's get onto the label. So it's a bit different than the original Crack because original Crack actually had a fair bit of focus on the pumps. So this one's a bit of a lesser pump formula, but you'll see why and I'll explain it a little bit better. It's one scoop, 12.5 grams, and the serving's 25. I like that. I hate the whole 40-20. It's not 40-20, it's just 20. I don't know why you take half a scoop of a Steam Junkie pre-workout. To me, it's like either take the whole thing or don't bother, because I feel like you should only ever take this every now and then, but each to their own. All right, Citrulline Malate 2-1, 5 grams. A little bit lower than what you'd hope for, but it's fine. You'll get a pump, boo fucking who. Beta-alanine at 2 grams. People complain that it's not the 3.2 clinical, but who gives a fuck. Agmatine sulfate at 1 gram. That's my favorite pump ingredient. It just always does the trick for me. Alpha GPC at 50%, 500 milligrams. I prefer it at 1 gram. That's one of my favorite nootropics out there. You got N-acetyl L-tyrosine. 500 milligrams could be higher, but once again, you'll probably be able to realize why it's not that high. Caffeine anhydrous at 300. And then you got caffeine citrate at 200. I think that to me is a little bit too much hard hitting caffeine. But, I can see also why they do that. Anhydrous is kind of like that quick release, but not to the level of citrate. Like citrate will hit you before beta. Like citrate just smacks you right in the face. 5 to 10 minutes, you'll be real buzzed. Then you got Oriogenesis at 300 milligrams, which is quite hefty. It's not the highest. They do Flame, their other pre-workout that they do, is 500 milligrams, but the standard is anywhere between 150 to 250. 300 is on the higher end. You got DMHA, 2-amino at 200 milligrams. Very nice dosage. And then you got geranium extract, aka DMAA, at 100 milligrams. Another huge dosage. I mean, those are two of the most powerful ingredients you can ever have, and they work in conjunction really well with Oriogenesis. Central nervous system stimulator. It'll, don't take this shit before fucking, don't take it anywhere after, to me, 12, because it could, fuck you up. But, hordenine, you got it 100, hordenine is 50 milligrams. Fat burner, nice little bit of energy. Naringin, similar fat burner, also helps with inflammation supposedly. Black pepper extract at 10 milligrams, help you shovel in all those beautiful ingredients. And then you got alpha himbine at 1 gram. I like that. And by 1 gram, I mean 1 milligram. 1 gram would absolutely fucking murder you. I like it at 1 milligram because I feel like alpha is one of those ingredients I just hate when it's overdosed. Some companies can put it at a high dosage and it feels clean, like Assassin and Double Impact, but a lot of the companies, when they go over 2, it just becomes a nightmare and it's unnecessary to me. All right, so that's ingredients list. Now, the reason I think that they didn't do the same amount of citrulline, beta, and all that jazz, and they maybe got a little bit less ingredients for L-tyrosine and GPC, alpha GPC, is because it's so stacked with the hard stimulants. It's got alpha, it's got fucking DMAA, DMHA, and Araya. Do you really need like anything too nootropic when you've got that much fucking central nervous system boosting properties? Do you really need a huge amount of pump ingredients when you've got DMAA, DMHA, right? I don't think you do. I don't think you'll miss out on anything. And if you want to add more citrulline or, you name it, whatever other fucking pump ingredient you want to put in, glycerol or whatever, buy it individually or mix it with another thing. I will explain to you how I used it the first time, second time, and third time. So first time I took about 11 grams and I thought I was going to be in for this, crazy workout as everyone else seems to have. And I didn't really get that. It was a good workout. You could tell it was a Sting Junkie product. You could tell it has like DMAA, DMHA, and Araya, but it wasn't anything crazy like I thought it'd be. You had the review bros saying this shit's stronger than Excelsior. So Jim Garage Room is saying it's amazing and strong. And these are the guys that I like to listen to because they know what's up. Then I tried it again at 12 grams, a little bit stronger, but still nothing crazy. So I thought, fuck it, I'll do the full serving. Now my scale goes by half increments. So if you've got something that's 12 and a half, and then you put a little bit more, and it was actually at 12.7, it'll flip it to 13 just by putting in an extra 100 milligrams. So I don't know if I did 12.8 grams or 13. But regardless, I did a little bit more than the label recommends. It was unbelievably strong. Like out of this world strong. I don't know what changed. I don't know if it was just different day, so different result. But I took it at around 12, which I probably shouldn't have. I probably should have taken it earlier, but that was when my workout was going to be. I think I felt it till about 11 p.m. Honestly, I was so zoned in. I trained twice, took my appetite away. Like, you'll not, at least for me, if you take a decent dosage, you will not want to eat. I was able to do legs and then boxing as well right after it. And boxing, unfortunately, ended up being pretty much a leg session in itself as well. It was brutal. But this was what pushed me through to be able to do it. It's so strong. And it's so good, but it is elite level Stim Junkie shit. Like, I would not recommend this for even somebody that's like, pretty much into their pre-workouts, because it's just so strong. It's amazing, but this shit you don't want to get hooked on because it is that good. I've used it 3 times in about 2 weeks, which I don't usually do, but I wanted to get the review out, and I also didn't want to lie and pretend like I took it more times or anything like that, and I didn't want to give the review out on my 2 first takes on it because I didn't want to push it and straight away do a full serving because, that's 600 milligrams of strong stimulants. Anyways, who would I recommend this for? Stim Junkies. Like, you guys out there that love your fucking stims, this I would recommend. I also think this is good value. I know it's not cheap, it's more expensive than original crack, but at 25 servings for what you're getting, boy, it's an experience, It's a beautiful tub as well. I do think this is one of the greatest pre-workouts ever made. Like, it does everything well. I had good pumps. I had unbelievable focus. I was zoned in. The euphoria was out of this world. Like, you just felt so happy, so much like you wanted to do everything. If you're bulking, don't take this. This, to me, completely cut my appetite away. If you're cutting, take it because it might help. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this review. I've got a couple more coming out later as well. Peace out.